I'm explaining you guys, teaching you guys, one of the things I have to tell you is, it is many keywords that I'm teaching you are basically Siebel keywords. That means like, like, like responsibility. When I'm explaining, I tell you very clearly, this responsibility is not the regular responsibility. It is a Siebel keyword. And you should know it is not English. Okay. Other one that I try to say is general software keyword. Okay. So general software keyword, as the name sounds, it is not only restricted to Siebel. It's also it's in SAP, it's in Informatica, it's everywhere. For example, database. Database is called as database in all the software. It's not just in Siebel. GUI. It's a general software word. But we were not confused here. Sometimes people get confused. Like let's say business object. That's a Siebel keyword. That's not general software keyword. Vertical and horizontal. Some people might think, oh, I got introduced to this thing in Siebel class. So it looks like this is a Siebel keyword. No, it's a general software keyword. Okay. Even Google is a horizontal product and findpeople.com is a vertical product. That's how omnipresent and applicable it is to every industry. Okay. Similarly, business industry level keywords. Oh, yeah. Business industry keyword. Like these are like rated to all the industries. Like for example, in fact, vertical and horizontal is not only used in software industry. You can use it in cars also. You can use it in iPhone also. Oh, iPhone is a horizontal product. Everybody can use it. BlackBerry is pretty much a vertical. It's used by business people. Right? You can talk like this. This is a general business word. So like business industry word keyword, I'm trying to say it's related to pretty much every industry. English keyword is when I'm saying English word, I'm really trying to say, like responsibility English word is not same as Siebel keyword English responsibility. You know what I'm talking. So keep looking for that. Try to differentiate between English words and Siebel word. Like business logic layer, it is not a English keyword. It's not a general software thing. Even not the general software thing. In Siebel's business logic layer does something. Okay, and then I might add, it probably is a general software keyword. Many softwares should have the same functionality. So that was, and that's exactly what it is. Probably, it is a general software word. But in Siebel word, business logic layer middle layer is called as a business logic layer, and that's where the grouping of data occurs. Okay. Above all, my keyword. Like how when I'm trying to explain some things, I'm having dearth of keywords and I don't know what word will best explain it. So I coin my own words and try to explain the things. For example, umbrella entity. Umbrella entity is a word used in the software industry a lot. I know that, right? But whether they use it in the same exact context or not, I don't know. But what I explained is what umbrella entity to me is, and that's what I always mean. So this is pretty much my keyword. But my keyword is like this. Lookup table is like a general software word. It's used everywhere. Okay, right? You go to any of this master and transactional data, general software word. It is not in Siebel only. It's everywhere. Even Yahoo.com guys, even Hotmail.com guys, when they must be talking about the profiles and the emails, emails are transactions. Profile is the profile. Master. So app admin data. It's a app admin. Siebel application administration is like a very Siebel specific word. I don't know what it's called in SAP. Sometimes these words differ in different softwares. We do not know. Data admin, who knows they're called. Power user, they are like general software words basically. Power user, stakeholders, these are all. But I've seen in some like SAP has its own like methodology and they have different words for these things. So who knows? But these are in general, very general software words, right? This whole diagram is my own. It's my own, but I take the liberty to say I don't see any reason why any general software would not follow this diagram. Similarly, this is my diagram, I agree, but I don't see any reason why like any system would not be conceived the same way. It should be conceived the same way, but these are all my ideas or my keywords. This whole is a general thing, but this engineering system is my keyword. Beware. What it really means is when I say it's my keyword, don't use it very confidently in front of your manager. This is my keyword, and I coined it to explain my concepts, right? So I do use it sometimes in front of my managers. Everybody doing this, but you don't do that. Front-end business process and back-end business process. General business industry keyword. Every industry has it. And they call it same thing. Front-end business process or customer-facing business processes, and non-customer-facing processes like that. This is entirely my context, and this organization word I'm basically picking from Civil word. Sorry, this is the entire Civil level thing, but this whole idea that you should give an example this way is entire my context. But basically the keywords are all Civil level keywords. This you guys know, general industry thing. Every industry has it. Even the security guard industry, when they get the security guard, same thing occurs. You go as a security guard, there is a staffing company, there is a preferred vendor, there is an end client. Roles in a project. Many of these are general, like software word. All these are used in the software word. Some of these words could be like, no, all these are used.
Business and software.
Yeah. So I want to make sure you guys know that whenever I'm explaining something, typically at the end, like I usually tell you if it's my word or not. I do tell that, and you pay heed to that. Whenever I'm saying something, just pay heed to that. It's very important. If it is my keyword, it's treat it with like you would treat like an electric wire. Like you don't know. It can just be very problematic. ठीक है?